Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Allen going to go to the air right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down. And
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
11.
Cook is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off Byron Jones. Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here we go.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's a gain of 7.
11
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Burrow looking to pass. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
They run with a second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
From the gun, it's Allen.
That is caught. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans are back within a score.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Burrow will throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
But you look at this defense.
Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and to be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. No gain on the play.
To throw, it's Allen. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen.
He completes this to Walker.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Now Allen going to change it up. They'll try for the first with Walker.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
It got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have taken the lead. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
11, 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow swinging this out wide here for Cook.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
Brings up 7 and 5. At the Texans' 44-yard line.
11, Thomas.
To throw again on second down. Burrow right back to Cook for another completion.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to Waller.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards on the pickup there.
And the Tokyo first down.
11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
11.
Now it's Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On third down, Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
A very important third down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Touchdown! James Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a 2nd and 10.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's Burrow. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 yards there at a first down.
Here we go.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Caught by Allen. He's into space past the 25. And touchdown! Keenan Allen, 58 yards. And the Black Knights have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. Gets past one man. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got Allen. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quick.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Burrow. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now it's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roll and picked up big yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Black Knights.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
At the 26-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now Cook running right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Here's Walker to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. And some room to maneuver. Across midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Again, it's Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, Walker. About 3 yards there to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play here. 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. Ricard going to get it on the option. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Throwing, Allen.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball and continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On second down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Burrow changing things up here. Now Burrow. That's complete. It's Cook.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
We can make this one pretty simple. Rock the ball with progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Allen. Well, partner, here it is. They got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Now Allen.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Half 85, half 85. Half 10. 56, 56.
To throw is Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good.